This bag looks sleek and minimalist on the outside, right? But what if I told you that inside I have over 15 plus everyday essentials ready for anything? It's not a magic trick. It's the ultimate system for being prepared without sacrificing your style. And I'm about to break it all down for you. Introducing the Coach Chelsea 30 bag. So, I have to admit, I'm one of those people who is completely obsessed with what's in my bag videos. There's just something so satisfying, almost voyeuristic about seeing what people lug around with them every day. It tells you so much about their life, and I knew as soon as I got this bag, I had to make one for you guys. This is the Coach Chelsea 30 in the colour Clay. I was immediately drawn to this colour because it's the perfect neutral. It's not quite beige, not quite grey. It's this gorgeous earthy tone that just works pretty much with everything in my closet. The bag itself is made from this incredible velvety suede and natural grain leather that feels buttery soft and has a beautiful rich texture. A huge selling point for me was its minimalistic sophisticated vibe. It has this effortless slouchy shape that gives it a very relaxed New York attitude, as Coach calls it. It's understated. There isn't a lot of flashy hardware, just this simple elegant push lock closure which is so satisfying to open and close. It measures 30 centimeters in length, 18 centimeters in height and has a base width of 12 centimeters. And that's where the magic really happens. That width is the secret to its shocking capacity. But the real question is, what can it actually hold? Let's find out. Alright, so when you open it up, you're greeted with this beautiful soft leather lining. It feels so luxe every time I reach inside. The bag is basically one big open space with a single interior zip pocket for smaller things you don't want to lose. I like to keep my bigger grab and go items loose in the main part for easy access. First up, especially for unpredictable weather, is a small umbrella. Coming from the UK and living in Melbourne, you just never know when you're going to need one. Next, my sunglasses. I am never without a pair, and these are my classic Ray-Bans that just go with everything. I keep them in this soft leather case instead of a bulky hard one. This is a major space-saving hack. The case is just rigid enough to stop them from getting scratched, but flexible enough that it doesn't take up precious real estate. Of course, I have my Power Mist hand sanitizer because germs are not on the agenda. To combat the dryness from sanitizing, I always have a good hand cream. I absolutely love the Body Shop ones. They absorb so quickly, aren't greasy, and the scents are just so subtle and luxurious. Then for fragrance touch-ups on the go, I have a travel-sized Dior perfume. That smells beautiful. It's so much easier than carrying a full bottle. For those surprisingly warm days or stuffy rooms, this portable mini fan has been an absolute lifesaver. Living in Australia, it can get extremely hot, and this bad boy has become my best friend. And of course, a small pack of tissues is always a must-have. I also carry this beautiful Louis Vuitton mirror for quick checks throughout the day. And finally, my keys. I keep my house and work keys in a dedicated key pouch to keep them from scratching anything else. My car key is separate and I have it attached to this Coach key finder, which has saved me from searching through my bag more times than I can count. You can just clip it on and off as needed. Okay, now for my favorite part, the pouch system. I love a good pouch. This is how I keep everything organized, especially when the bag doesn't have a lot of compartments. My first pouch is all about tech. Keeping everything juiced up is basically a full-time job. The first thing in here is a portable power bank. This one is super reliable and gives me at least a full charge when I'm running low. It's super small, about the size of a lipstick, and has an integrated USB-C port. And it also looks incredibly cute. Next to that, I have my Samsung earbuds. The noise cancellation is a lifesaver for trying to focus in a loud coffee shop or just zoning out with a podcast on the train. I also keep a power cord in here for those just-in-case moments. The final thing in my tech pouch is a small foldable phone stand. This might seem a little extra, but I use it constantly. I can prop my phone up on a coffee shop table to see notifications or on a tray table to watch a movie on the plane. It folds down completely flat and takes up zero space. It's one of those little things that just makes life a tiny bit easier. It's wild how these little tech items have become so central to our lives. I'm dying to know, what is the one tech gadget you absolutely can't leave the house without? Let me know in the comments below. Alright, my next pouch is my personal care kit. This is for all the little touch-ups and just in case moments that pop up during the day. I always keep a feminine hygiene product in here just in case. I also have an alcohol wipe, which is great for sanitizing my phone, and a few band-aids because you never know. A few bobby pins are also tucked in here for any hair emergencies. For lips, I can never have just one product. I always have a hydrating lip balm, and right now it's the Carmex Wild Berry with SPF 15 for a little sun protection. It gives a ton of hydration and feels incredible. Then I have my go-to everyday lip gloss, which is the Dior Addict Lip Glow in the shade Pink. It is infused with cherry extract and shea butter, which smooths and plumps the lips. Having these lip products means I'm ready for anything. Then a few wellness items. I always have a small vial of pain relievers because you never know when a headache is going to hit. And lastly, some mints for a quick refresh throughout the day. Now for the last little spot I use, the interior zip pocket. This is my quick access zone for the most important things. First, and let's be real, the most important thing, my phone. Keeping it in a pocket means I can grab it in a second without digging. Our phones are basically our external brains now. It's my camera, my communication hub, my mobile office, it's my everything. Next is my card wallet. I've gone minimalist and just carry a few essential cards such as my driving license and bank cards. There is also some emergency cash because you never know when you might need it. This keeps things super slim and easy to manage. I also have a small comb for taming flyaways whenever needed, and a nail file because there's nothing more annoying than a snag nail when you're out and about. And we're empty. I have to talk about the outside for a second. I added this adorable Coach charm to give it a little bit of personal flair. It just adds a little something extra. And on a practical note, this bag is incredibly comfortable to wear. The strap is the perfect length and it sits so nicely on my shoulder even when it's fully packed. It doesn't dig or feel heavy, which is a huge win for an everyday bag. One thing to note, this is just a shoulder bag though. It doesn't come with a crossbody strap. So that's everything. It's honestly kind of shocking to see it all laid out like this. We have a full tech pouch, a complete personal care kit, all of my larger everyday essentials, and my most important items right in the quick access pocket. This is proof that with a smart organization system, you really can be prepared for anything a busy day throws at you. The secret is using pouches and designated spots for everything. Of course, having a well-designed bag helps bring it all together without looking bulky. It shows you don't have to choose between carrying what you need and maintaining a chic, minimalist style. Now that you've seen my system, I would love to know what your ultimate bag organization hack is. Share your secrets in the comments. Thanks so much for watching my What's in My Bag video. I hope you had fun getting a peek at my everyday essentials. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.